Hello, hello. I'm here with the 275 freshwater aquarium again. Done a couple of reviews on it. This is just another review. I'm doing a water change. I want to talk about a couple of products, a couple of things in general, but since the last one, I lost a lot of fish. I had a large ick outbreak. My heater broke down. Just problems, but anyways, since then I got that Aquarium heater. I still really enjoy it. I think it's actually a great heater. It actually broke on me one time, but the lady on eBay was nice enough to say, because I tried to get a hold of the manufacturer, it's not anybody in this area. It was still in a year. She just replaced it, sent me a new one. I've not had a problem since, so shout out to them. I really appreciated that and getting it taken care of. So hopefully there's no more problems. But I mean, other than that, it's a very simple heater, plug and play kind of thing. I leave a little one running beside it. Fish in here still have the giant tinfoil barbs. My oldest, I said, those are 15 years old at least. Those silver dollars, they're probably black spotted silver dollars. They're probably almost 20 years old. They're old fish. The giant Danio in here, he's an old fish. That 8-line crabulus, or I don't even remember the name of them, but he's an older fish. Everything else is basically new. So a couple of these Bosami rainbows, they're actually really nice fish, really hardy, pretty easy. I got a few cichlids. You can see if you can see the brightest colored ones in here, those are the ones I bought. This one, there's a bright yellow one right there in the middle. The strawberry cichlid, obviously, I bought. The rest are all babies. I got me a couple of new bala sharks. I had some giant ones that died. They were like 15 years old. There's a nest under this rock, and there's a nest under this board. And they just have babies and babies. So I'm having tons of cichlids. I don't really want any more, but just going with it. If anybody wants some Nossek, I do not know what I'm going to do with this. I bought it, had no idea how big it was. I used it to clear up the ick a little bit, but I didn't want to put too much because it stains a little. But I have a huge jug of it. I'm probably just trying to get rid of that. I'm letting the water go down. I actually topped it a little too much. I actually put me a little overflow on this. I don't know if anybody can see that. I have overflowed this in the past. Bad mistake. It goes all across the floor. It gets into my closet, under the wall, etc. It does drain out of the house, but this, I actually just put a hole in here, and there's a tube behind it right here. I don't know if you can see it. And I just ran that under the house. So it has an overflow just in case I do something stupid. It can help. So, because I have done it before. It's easy to forget when you're running this for maybe an hour and a half. Changing water. That's just an idea for you. I had got all these new bags for the Bioballs, so they're not all loose. I got a few loose ones here. I'm gonna put them up. I guess they just came out of one of these bags. I'll figure it out in a minute. But they used to just run loose forever. Now it's much easier to keep them in order. And when I bought this aquarium, I got it custom. I bought these giant pond filters. I don't know if I talked about this before. I'm going to wash them out here in just a little bit too. Still doing this water change, like I said. Anyways, you can still see the bottom of this a little bit dirtier. It's getting floating around, so it's kind of washing itself out right now. But I washed it out really good. They last forever. I did cut one. I said nothing really came with the aquarium. No ideas. I just bought it and they sent it to me. So there's 2 chambers in here that, I don't know if you can see that. That's how it sits in there, just between those. So here's a cut one I have right here that I need to wash. You can see how dirty they are. But anyways, those have lasted me forever. And I've replaced my sump one time. That was a cheaper sump. I can say I paid under $100 for that guy. I don't know if you can see it right there really. But not the strongest, but it works pretty well, honestly. So, but that Aquarium heater was probably the best purchase I've made. I also replaced one of my hood lights. I'm going to replace both of them, to tell you the truth. I like the LED technology. It's so much simpler. These little I want to say T9 bulbs. They're not regular light bulbs, they're the thin ones. They're super expensive to ship. One came in broken. One died 2 weeks after I got it, which I didn't even bother replacing because it's just a pain in the butt. I just replaced this light. I said that one actually I'll probably replace soon. It's still having problems. It's got a short, but they're probably 13, 14 years old. But if you can see how much brighter those are, that one looks cloudy. This one's super clear looking. I mean, it's super bright. The timer on it, it has a timer for the blue and the red and the white light. I think I'd rather just the way I had it on this timer under here because I had it going twice a day. This time, every time it comes unplugged, you got to reset the timer. I only can set it for one time, but you can turn it on and off, obviously. But I liked having them run when I wanted them to run. So, but other than that, it's a good light. What else? Oh, I replaced the front of this. I mean, obviously, you know, you can get Python products anywhere. For this aquarium, it's a tall. This is a 30-inch aquarium tall. I bought this replacement Python thing. That makes my life so much easier if I actually want to clean the rock a little bit. It reaches almost the whole length of this aquarium. I don't know if you can see that there. It's so I'm not having to put my whole arm inside of here. So that was a good buy. Just makes gravel cleaning a little easier. I bought a brand new plants. I replaced some of the plants just to make it look a little more updated. I mean, as you can see, my little log's still kind of eroding away. It's been here forever, but I love that. I paid 20 bucks for this rock with the plants in it. These nice, tall looking plants. It fell apart in 3 weeks. It was from PetSmart. It fell apart in like 3 weeks. All the glue came out and they fell apart. The best thing I did when I made this log, I just drilled holes in it, and I just shoved the plants down in these holes. It actually works the best. I don't know if you see that, but that way, if these big tinfoil barbs and my bala sharks used to do it too, if they decide they want to just pull everything out, which they will, I can just shove it back in there. Super easy fix. Doesn't take long. But that's the main thing I wanted to cover. I got salt right here. Some aquarium salt on eBay, whole bag of it. I like buying stuff like that on eBay. You get just tons of it for a lot cheaper than you would at the store. And I got this Aquarium water conditioner. It's for store use only, but it's a gallon of it. I might have paid 20 bucks for that, so I was happy with that. And here's another one of those bio bags. But anyways, I've enjoyed having this aquarium. It's like anything, you know. You're always cleaning it. I just use one of the tools here. This is a handy tool. Has the attachments. I mean, I'm sure you might have seen all these. This works pretty well for cleaning this edge. I just cleaned it. I was going to get a bullet nose aquarium, but I don't know if you can see. Mold and algae grow up in these corners really fast on this aquarium, but it's clean now like this. And it'll be like that all the way down the aquarium. So I just went through here, cleaned it up. But this has other attachments, which is good. So has a scraper attachment that plugs on it, a little digging tool, a net, and it has a planter too, which is kind of a cool attachment because I've never had one. So you reach the arm, this will help you push plants into the ground and stuff. That was actually a smart tool. I've used it a couple of times now. Because again, it's not easy to get under this hood and reach in this aquarium and do stuff. So it's good to have tools that can help you. But anyways, tell me what you think. Subscribe.